welcome to OLIS ASMR World. I apologise for the dodgy lighting. It's absolutely tipping it down outside, like so bad, peeing down. So there's no natural light from out there. I'm to use one of our spotlights that I have for the recording, but it doesn't give off a lot of light in this area. But let's get on with it, guys. Anyway, so I'll give my thoughts on the Champions League fixtures over the next 2 days. I should have done this yesterday, ideally, but I forgot. So tonight we have Juve taking on Atletico Madrid, and I'm pretty sure Juve are Atletico Madrid are winning this one 2-0, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I could do with finding out. Let's have a look. Yes, Atletico Madrid are leading this one 2-0, but Juve at home. If Ronaldo would love to score against any team, it'd be Atletico Madrid. That he is obviously an ex-Real Madrid player, and Atletico were his biggest rivals, other than Barcelona in Spain. So you got Dybala, you got Mandzukic, you got Ronaldo, yeah, Pjanic. Not a bad midfield, to be fair, at Juve, and I can see them getting the victory. I think this will go to extra time, and honestly, I think Juve win this one 2-0 in normal time. And we could end up at penalties. I mean, Morata is at Atletico. He can play in the Champions League because Chelsea weren't in it this season. So you'll have Morata up front. I think Costa's injured, or he was last time I checked. You got Godin, you got Sol, Niguez, Antoine Griezmann, Koke, a very decent team at Atletico. Jan Black in goal. I think the only part I think Juve struggle with, in my opinion, is in goal. Last time I checked, Szczesny was their keeper. I don't know if he still is their first choice keeper or not. We can try and find out, possibly. Let's have a little look. Is there any mention of their goalkeeper? Probably not. Team news. Oh, Godin is a major doubt for the game, okay. Juve have Sami Khedira out, Juan Cuadrado out, and Douglas Costa also out. That's a huge blow for them. Ronaldo was an unused substitute on Friday, and he's expected to return. So I'm not too sure who their goal. I'm sure Szczesny's the Juve keeper, but I could be wrong. Next we have Man City, Schalke. And so I'm going with Juve, Atletico going to penalties, and then I think Juve win on penalties with Ronaldo getting the winning goal. Man City, Schalke, City leading, was it 3-2 from the first game, I think. I've gone to the wrong bloody game here. Bear with me, guys. I'm sure City are winning 3-2 from the first leg. When this wants to catch up, we will find out. It likes to take its time. Come on, you bugger. Right then. We'll get there in a moment, guys. If this ever wants to work. Do you ever have a lie-in? Like this morning, I set my alarm for 10 to 6. Fuck bloody thing. I set the alarm for 10 to 6. And then the next thing I know, my wife is waking up. And she's giving me a little dig in the back. Like, what the hell? What's going on? What are you doing that for, you daft sod? She said, look at the time. So what do you mean, look at the time? Like, look at the time. So it's like 8:30, 8:15. I was like, what the hell? 2.5 hours extra in bed does not suit me in the slightest. I just like to get up and get stuff done. In them 2.5 hours, I'd have watched WWE Raw. I would have got some weights done, probably got my punch bag. I'd have done a shitload of stuff. Instead, I've done nothing. So yeah, Man City are leading the first game 3-2 over Schalke. And there's no chance in hell that I see Schalke coming back in that game. The fact they had the lead in the first game, I think it was leading 2-1 at the time, was a bit of a surprise. So Man City to win that one, probably at 3-0 at home tonight. might sit down and watch the Juve Atletico game, I'm thinking, this evening. And tomorrow night, it's a toss-up because it's two huge games. We have Barcelona taking on Lyon. Now, I thought that was over in France. I'm quite frustrated to see that it's not. I thought there might be a chance Barca could go out if that had been over in France. But it's not. The second leg tomorrow night is in Barcelona. And if this laptop was to work, I could tell you the score from the first leg. I'm pretty sure it was 0-0. But I could be wrong. And we'll never know because this is playing up. Let's go on to the other game. What's that work? But does his stupidness. Bayern Munich, Liverpool. Now this one is goals from the first leg. I watched the first leg of this match. I'd be very surprised if Liverpool win this game. I'm very, very surprised because this is a Bayern Munich team that is not the one that was performing terribly at the beginning of the season. Nowhere near that team. This is a team that is battering teams left, right and centre. I think they won 5-1 on the weekend against whoever they were playing. Bayern Munich did. They're in great form right now. Let's have a quick look at. Bear with me. Right, so we've got the Barcelona-Lyon game up here. Let's have a look at. It is currently goalless on from the first leg. There's no team news for that game. Okay, that's fine. Barcelona-Lyon goalless, and it's going back to Barcelona tomorrow evening. So that is a huge game for Lyon. I mean, they're a very capable team. Just look at what they did against Man City in the group stage. So I do fancy Lyon to get a goal, but I think Barcelona will get 2 or 3 goals in all fairness. And Barcelona will go through in that game quite comfortably in the end. Which is a shame. If it's over in France, I would have backed Lyon to beat Barcelona. But being in Barcelona, I think Barca win that game, maybe 3-1. And go 3-1 on aggregate. So I would have Juve through. Man City, Barcelona. From the last week's games, Man United, Tottenham, Ajax, Porto. And then the last game, as I said, Bayern Munich against Liverpool. Do we have Bayern's results up here? Bayern Munich's last 6 games. Okay, here we go. It's not too bad, you know. Their last 6 games for Bayern Munich. They beat Schalke 3-1 in the Bundesliga. They beat Augsburg 3-2. They drew with Liverpool. They beat Hertha Berlin 1-0. They beat Borussia Mönchengladbach 5-1 and Wolfsburg 6-0. Hang on, guys, wait there. So I'm expecting a parcel. I thought it was here. So in their last 5 of their last 6 games when they didn't play Liverpool, they've scored 3, 6, 7, 13, 18 goals. They've scored in 5 games and conceded 4. Liverpool have scored 3 against Bournemouth, 5 against Watford, 4 against Burnley to be fair, so that's 9. That's 12 goals to Liverpool. That's not too bad. How many did I say for Bayern? 11, 12, 15, 18 for Bayern, okay. And Liverpool have conceded 2 goals in their last 6 matches. They don't concede a lot, especially when they've got Van Dijk in defence. But Liverpool have 3 draws out of their last 6. Bayern have 1 draw and 5 wins. So a tough game to call, it really is. I mean, Liverpool not be easy to score against for Bayern Munich, but Bayern did have a fair few opportunities in the first leg, and Liverpool didn't create much. I think it'll be a case of Liverpool will have to score at least 1, maybe 2 goals and try and keep a clean sheet. I mean, I don't know if it's away goals, ain't it? If Liverpool get a goal and it finishes 1-1, then Liverpool go through. So Liverpool are definitely capable of scoring, but I just think Bayern Munich will beat them tonight or tomorrow night. I'm going with Bayern to win 2-1, which will send them through. You know, Liverpool will have the away goal. Ajax, an away goal, you still go if you lose 2-1 on aggregate, I think you do. Or is it? Well, that takes extra time. I always get confused with that one. I'm pretty sure if it's 2-1 to Bayern on the night, they go through. If it's 2-2 on aggregate, if Liverpool won the first game 1-0 and then the second game they lost 2-1 away, because they'd have the away goal and it'd be 2-2 on aggregate, that away goal would push them through. With them losing 2-1 on aggregate with an away goal, they go out. So I'm going with Juve to beat Bayern, so to beat Atletico, Man City to beat Schalke, Barca to beat Lyon, and Bayern to beat Liverpool. I might have me a little bet on these later on today if the rain starts pissing down. We are looking at, in the quarterfinals, Man United, Ajax, Porto, Spurs, Juve, Man City, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. There a lot of them. I think Man City and Barcelona are the favourites to win this season. But City never do great in the Champions League, but compared to the teams that they are also in there, Porto, nope. Ajax did great against Real Madrid, but not against Man City, they wouldn't. Spurs would be turned over by City over 2 legs. United would be turned over by City over 2 legs. Juve, I think, would do alright. Barcelona would do alright. Bayern would be turned over by City over 2 legs. So I think Juve, City and Barcelona would be favourites to win the Champions League. And then it'd probably come down to City or Barcelona if push comes to shove. Sorry guys, I need a coffee. And that's my Champions League predictions, guys. So I'm sorry Liverpool fans, but I don't see you doing anything against Bayern Munich tomorrow evening. Check out yesterday's video if you didn't know already, guys, where I talk about the whole of the Premier League and the Championship. And on my How Do podcast, I've just recorded a video where I reveal the surprise name in